Good evening, everyone. My name is Travis Hopkins, and I'm honored to stand here today and represent my LC in Europe. My LC is uplift, by the way. I was born and raised in Southeast DC, 17th and D Street, better known as the Hood, 17th and Compton. That's my mother for those who don't know. Growing up in this neighborhood was a true test for me and my family. At one point, it seemed like we lost a loved one every month. We lived in a 3-story home in a rough neighborhood where it seemed to be a dozen people at a time. Now, there are many pros and cons that come with living with most of your family. But it wasn't the number of cons that mattered to me, because each pro had a significant amount of value that outweighed each con. Now here are a few pros that seem to benefit me the most. The strong family bonds we built. The fact that we had each other's back, never giving up on one another, and always trying to improve each other, and always having the courage to pull through tough times. Now these things might sound very familiar to many of my Euro peers here tonight, because these are the same values. The same values I learned living with my family are the same values I apply to my peers here at Europe. It's kind of funny when you try to complain about the cons of Europe. Because all the cons we thought Europe had turned out to be pros. Such as being 1 second late and gaining a fraction. And no, that's not a typo. It's 1 second late. 1 second. The ridiculous amount of work we get at one time. The ability to be professional at all times, even on our breaks. Even on our hour break, yes. We didn't understand the principle or the logic behind all these things until now. And I guarantee we're all ecstatic to have these tools installed on us. Because a year ago today, I can honestly say I didn't understand the true meaning of success and the tools it took to achieve it. But as I stand before you today, as a professional, strong-minded individual, I know now that I have what it takes. And there was no one or nothing to hold me back but me. And coming to that realization was a tremendously difficult thing for me, but now there's nothing that can stop it. I continue to realize nothing can hold me back on my internship at New Star. Each and every person at New Star has helped me to achieve my potential. They are some of the greatest people I had the pleasure to come cross paths with. This experience for me has been one of the best in my life. I don't want y'all to imagine going to work and actually enjoying what you do. Envision yourself wanting to be there due to the loving environment that surrounds you. Now, I can't speak for everyone out here, but in my 22 years of living, that wasn't possible. That was not possible. But working at New Star showed me all these things are possible. It's kind of mind-boggling the difference between New Star and my previous employer. For example, if New Star says you're gonna work as a team, you're gonna work as a team without the I. If my previous employer said you're going to work as a team, it's basically them saying you're going to work individually and call yourself a team. New Stars helped me to understand the business side of being professional in the corporate world. And that's something I think can only be gained through experience and opportunity. And with these attitudes I learned at New Star, I feel I'm right back on track with the goals I set for myself, such as being able to prove the doubt is wrong, showing those who may be less fortunate that there is a way out, and that you don't have to succumb to your environment as long as you have the standard for yourself and execute it. And if the doubters don't believe my words, just look at me and my fellow peers, my Euro peers as an example. Feel free to use this as a projector screen of some sort, because I'm pretty sure we can make it at a point. especially a year ago today. You know what up? We never gave up. We never gave up. As a matter of fact, I want all the single parents from the area to raise your hand. Keep them in the air. Keep them in the air. Keep them in the air. I want all those who lost a loved one while in the program to raise your hand. Keep them up, please. Now I want everyone who doesn't have a vehicle to raise your hand. Everyone look around. Keep your hands up, please. Everyone look around at these individuals. This is what a strong-minded, purposeful-driven, professional, soon-to-be successful individual looks like. And now, thanks to Erupt, this is what my network consists of. Before Erupt, I knew none of these individuals, and now I see them as family. And now that I know my network consists of the best young professional talent in this area. Now I would like for the staff members who devoted their time to helping Erupt students raise their hand. Everyone, please give them a round of applause, please. I want to personally thank everyone because I know I was a tough case at times. But you guys always remind me of what I was here for and where I want to be in life and never stop believing in me. I don't know about my fellow Erupt peers, but I feel I have a network of mentors and advisors for life, thanks to Erupt. I'm now a proud alum of this program, and I would like to thank everyone, from my mother, my father, my sister, my significant other, all my family members here today. I just got to thank y'all. You know, without that network and without that support, I wouldn't have been able to get through this program. My mother and my sister and my family around this. And one more thought before I leave. I always used to say I never wanted to become a statistic like some of the people I grew up with. But I realized we're all a statistic. It's up to you to decide what category you want to be a part of. And because of Erupt, I now know I'm on the path to be a positive one. So thank you.